Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm gonna jump right into this video with nail prep. I'm honestly not gonna really be doing too much. I might go over into my cuticles one more time. So when I did remove my press-on set, there was a little bit of residue here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now I'm going to just quickly go over with my mandrel bits over the natural nail. I'm not doing too much because again, we literally just did this. I am creating a peel off base coat, so I am going to apply some cuticle oil on the natural nail. We're going to rub that in and then go in with some top coat. So I am going to be adhering my nail tips with some base coat. I have my gel X lamp here and I have my nail tips all set here. You guys will only really be seeing these nails because I did do my thumb off camera and filmed it for TikTok. I'm trying to find my TikTok videos a little bit more, so if you want to see how I did my thumb, please be sure to check out my TikTok. Okay, so I trimmed off the tips of these nails. I literally only trimmed off the numbers. I'm gonna go ahead and shape these very slightly. Now that this is done, I'm gonna go ahead and blend the tip with the nail. We're gonna use a sanding band. This just makes it easier for the polygel to blend easier and that the nail tip isn't sticking out. So now I'm going to apply base coat on the entire nail and we're going to cure this in the lamp for 30 seconds. This is the polygel that I will be using for today's application, and I am also using alcohol as my slip solution. So as some of you already know, this video will be about an astrology series that I started that's centered around nails, and we talk about the horoscope of each sign. If you're into that, stay tuned, and if you're not, feel free to skip over this astrology section. So I'm not entirely too sure if everybody knows, but Sagittarius is ruled by the planet of Jupiter, which is the planet of growth, expansions, blessings, and it is also the teacher and the guru. So I thought maybe I could probably teach you guys something that's centered around nails. There is a subdivision of palmistry called ONYCHOMANCY. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's basically a form of divination through nails. It is said to believe that you can attract things with your nails, for example, prosperity or money. It is believed that the shorter your nails, you're more rooted with grounded energy and it's more of a root chakra, and the longer your nails are, you're entering that crown chakra energy, which is more receptive. I decided to do long nails today for Sagittarius because I do find that a lot of Sagittarius placement people are pretty intuitive or have some sort of like psychic type of abilities. So I did go for the long nail and for a square shape, and the shapes also have an influence on the energy that you're trying to attract regarding your nail set. So stiletto type shapes are usually more water, and that's more intuitive energy. The coffin shape is more fire, it's more talkative energy and taking initiative. Square shapes are more earth sign, they're more grounding energy, just like the short squares. That is very grounded root energy. And for oval and rounded shapes, it's for communication, and that's for air signs. French tip is also really good for communication as well. Duck shaped nails are also pretty masculine. Those are yang nails. I'm not the biggest fan of duck shaped nails. I know everybody is really raving about them. They're cute, just not on me. I'm not gonna knock anyone that likes them. You know, if you like it, I love it, but I'm not a fan of duck nail. As we covered before, oncyomancy is an ancient art of nail divination. You can attract and embody certain planetary energies by your nails, even all the way down to the nail shape, the nail color, length, and design. Each finger does represent a planet as well. The thumb is Mars, Jupiter is the pointer finger, Saturn is the middle finger, the sun is the index finger, and the pinky is Mercury. It is also believed that each nail break that you make for whichever corresponding finger is kind of a warning or letting you know what you need to change in your life or take heed. Like, for example, if you were to break your pinky nail, it's probably going to tell you that you either need to work on your communication or there might be some sort of impending disagreement upcoming. So let's talk about nail sets that attract prosperity. According to the blogs and research that I've done, nail sets that attract prosperity are nude colors, pink colors, pale pinks, short nails, short French tip as well. If you want to incorporate this into everyday life, like let's say you want to be noticed by your boss or authority figures at work. If you have a major presentation coming up, I would personally do maybe a black French tip, a short black French tip, or even a white one. I feel like that is really good for communication and grounding energy. It kind of helps you stand your ground. For designs and colors, silver is usually lunar, it's assigned to Cancer. Red and coral is Martian, which is also Yang, that's more Aries and Scorpio. Pink is usually like Venus energy, which is Taurus and Libra. Green and emeralds are assigned to Mercury. Black and violet is also assigned to Saturn, and gold, ruby, and orange are assigned to the sun, and so on and so forth. Today, we are doing pink and green. I honestly wanted an element of aquamarine type of color. Sagittarius is ruled by any green color, so I just decided to use something that's in the green color family. Every zodiac nail set that I have done, I've tried to utilize oncyomancy. I do try my best of my ability to associate certain shapes and designs and colors to that ruling planet. Only if it fits that aesthetic, I'm gonna go for it. I personally think that the oncyomancy does have a small truth to it, because one time I went to Jamaica for my birthday and I nearly drowned in the river. I was trying to get my footing and my hand smacked a rock, and both my Jupiter finger and my Saturn nails popped off, and it hurt so bad. When I came back, my job ended up laying me off, and when I came back from vacation, and our middle finger represents our jobs, our work life. The Jupiter finger also came off, so it's like crazy that it came up that way. I know this might be pretty esoteric for a lot of people, and again, everything is down to belief. I think it's just a little fun to just use or work with. I don't think you need to take it super seriously, and I do recommend that you guys follow cont'd and Occult Nails on Twitter. In her books, she does talk about nail breaks and how it applies to your life, and also with nail designs. I do highly recommend you go check out her social media pages and her blogs. They really dive deeper into the history of oncyomancy and colors that channel certain energies as well. And I really only covered the basics, so if you're into that type of stuff, you should totally read up on it. I will leave resources and links in the description box. So let's switch gears to forecasts, and again, kind of similar to Gemini, for Sagittarius, Saturn is also squaring you as well. This is kind of a time for you to just lay low and don't get into trouble or with the law or anyone for that matter. This is really a time to sit back and reflect. You're honestly going to see much more of a breakthrough next year than you are this year. I feel like collectively this year hasn't been that good for anyone, but mutable signs especially are really going to feel like the world is stacked against you, but it's really just the universe calling you to sit back and reassess and to be more intentional about the decisions you make and the things you say and the actions you also take. You know, sometimes it's not always our season, and that's okay. We won't be winning all the time, and Sagittarius, you guys literally have Jupiter on your back. You have nothing to worry about, especially in regards to your resources and money. Something is always going to work itself out. Now, if you're a Sagittarius with a Capricorn rising, you might find some difficulty with finances and income until about 2025. Saturn, the planet of restriction and lessons, is transiting through your second house, which isn't fun. And again, I don't mean to be grim and dark or fearmonger because, our whole chart plays a part into how our year turns out. So that's all I have for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I really do urge you guys to really just, stay low, stack, grind, do whatever you need to do for next year in 2025, because that is the year where you'll really see some good changes in your life. It does feel far away, but it's really not that far away. So I will be back for the rest of the video. So here are how my nails are looking after application. I'm going to go ahead and wipe off the sticky layer from the polygel just so that we can begin filing. So we are ready to begin gel art. I will be using this color from Beetles today in the color A535. I wanted more of like an aqua blue green, but this is a close enough match as I can get. Since Sagittarius rules green colors, I'm gonna just use something that's in the similar family. All I'm doing is putting a French tip. I'm going to be drawing a French tip on all of the nails. It's all gonna be the same thing. So now that we have this done, we're going to take some pearlescent powder and we're going to rub the chrome all over the gel polish. Now I'm going to use a makeup sponge just to get rid of all the excess chrome. So we are doing 3D art, but I like to add top coat before I begin with that. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some top coat. For the 3D art, I will be using Builder Gel. Here are how my nails turned out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I have everything that I used linked in the description box. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Sagittarius, I hope you enjoy your season and I hope to see you all in the next video.